Hey guys, how's it going? So, I promised you guys I was going to present you with some facts and some cold hard evidence of what I've been explaining to you guys over the past 2 videos. What I have found, what I have come across, I have to say that I have gotten permission to show. But first and foremost, I'd like to point out that what I'm going to read to you and what I'm going to show to you is going to disgust you. It is going to make you very angry, probably really surprised, and really annoyed, to put it lightly. Now, in coming across this, I kind of made a promise to myself that I wasn't going to be biased, and I was going to read it through before really making my opinion on what I thought about it. Not even halfway into what I was reading, I was disgusted. And I have to say that if somebody spoke to me in this manner, seriously, angry, livid, pissed, those words don't even fathom how angry I would be if I was disrespected this bad by somebody. The way that she has spoken to other people who have had problems is absolutely disgusting. It is disgusting. And that is why I'm going to share it with you guys, because I need this to be spread all over. She needs to be shut down. And I am not going to stop until she is shut down. I will do whatever it takes to make sure that she is shut down. Because nobody has the right to speak to somebody in this kind of manner. Nobody. And you think you have a right to be in this hobby, speaking to people like this? Oh, honey, you messed with the wrong girl, because everybody else might be silent. You ain't gonna silence me, honey. It ain't gonna happen. Now you've unleashed the fire, because I am not gonna stop. Not gonna stop. The most disgusting thing I've ever seen in this hobby. Ever seen in this hobby. It's ridiculous. Now, I'm not gonna bleep out any of the cursing, because I want you guys to hear in full and fact on how she's spoken to other people who have put in complaints, or according to her are spies or evil minions of doom, or whatever she decides to make up at this time. And again, I have permission to have this. This has been made public. You can find it on forums. I can even give you the link to the forum if you want to look at it yourself. This is all public domain that I have permission from the person themselves to share. Because what she doesn't realize is, now all the people that you've treated like crap, they're now coming to me and sharing their stories, and that's just making it worse for you. Because unlike a lot of people who you've probably had sour experiences with and they just sat there silently, like whatever, taking it with a grain of salt, I ain't doing that. I did that with Tarantula Canada. I sure as hell ain't doing it with you, because you're way worse than them. And yes, I am screaming just like she's there, because I hope to God that she watches this video, because I ain't playing nice. So, scroll down, because the harassment is terrible. These are emails. Let me put you, what I'm about to read to you guys is emails, okay? So my friend emailed her just saying, she found out about her page. Her exact thing was, "Hi there. I found your page on Facebook and it linked me to your website. I really like the whole storytelling idea. I think it's a fantastic way to get children actively involved in learning about arachnids. I'm interested in hearing more about your selection, as I am looking for someone trustworthy to buy from, and I want to expand my collection. I look forward to hearing from you." I have to say that these emails are not from me, just in case you didn't get that from what I just said. These are from somebody else, and again, I have her permission to be showing it. Now, she sent her a list, but it wasn't hers. And what she doesn't realize is, for anybody that, I'm sorry, I have to say, but for anybody who's went to Arachnophiliacs, I check his website all the time, because, I'm always interested in what he's got, and I talk to him fairly often. I actually want to kind of point out there, I do kind of consider him a friend. He's been so good to me, and, when we talk, we like talk forever. I think I mentioned that in the video before. I really like working with him. Like, I think he's so easy to talk to. He's so easy to do business. I could sit here and make a whole video on how much I like going to Arachnophiliacs. I really could. I should, just to kind of make the point across. But anyway, she sent this girl his list. And of course, I actually seen this too and was like, wait a minute. And I actually asked him because I was like, you know, bear with me. Sorry. But anyway, I ended up speaking to him because when I seen her list, I was looking at stuff and I'm like, am I on Arachnophiliacs or what the hell am I on? Because I'm looking at exactly what he had. Like, one, for instance, that stood out to me was a Blasters Campus Stratus he had. And the price was the same, the size was the same, and I always seen it on the list and it never changed. And so when I seen that, I was like, wait, that's exactly what Bruce had. And I thought it was kind of strange because obviously they're rare, so it's just kind of like, that's kind of weird. She has the exact same thing for the exact same price. And this is on her website, by the way. Not an email she sent me, like in this case. This was on her website. She's changed it since then, but yes, this was there. I obviously don't have proof to prove that because at the time I wasn't thinking anything of it. So, anyway, she emailed back and was basically like, hi, it's a pleasure to meet you. I fell in love with storytelling when I was a child and always felt it was a great way to get a point across to little people and even the big ones. How many tea do you have now? My list will be expanding as I am just getting reestablished, but it will not be long. My animals are well taken care of by myself and my partner. If you have any questions, we'll be happy to assist. So my friend commented back, and she was like, wow, that's a seriously impressive list. I'm particularly interested in some of the large specimens you have. She listed off the ones that she liked. I don't normally have a lot of interest in stick insects, but whatever. They were talking about stick insects. That's not relevant. And she basically wanted to set up an appointment to go see Dawn's collection. She asked if she could go today because this girl's very busy. And she basically said she was busy. They were trying to set up a time. She keeps blowing her off. Again, just, you know, trying to make time, blowing her off. And then, this is when it gets interesting. Because when Dawn emails her back, she goes on to say that she had a family emergency and all this. That's why she blew her off again. And she's like, you said you found me with your Facebook. What name did you go by? I would like to send you a link to my account, but when I ran your email address, it came back as this name. Odd. So, and I'm not going to use the girl's name because I just don't think that that's relevant. And so my friend was like, you know, sorry to hear about your emergency. Let me know when you're back in town. We can try to reschedule something. And she's like, yes, this is my name. I don't use my real name when contacting people I don't know. You're more than welcome to link accounts. It's always nice to network. Talk soon. And then she gave her actual name and then her email name with a smiley face. And she's like, Dawn replied, and she's like, I will also send out a copy of my real list now. Thank you for being honest. There's something you mentioned that I don't have, but I have picked up a few too. Obviously talking about teas. And so my friend commented back, or emailed back, and was like, I'm really confused. What was the list you sent me? What spiders do you actually have? Now, here's when it gets nasty, okay? Hi, name, aka, is you self-esteem that low? Yes, you do not know me in person, but you know who I am. You did not use our real name because you and Arachnophiliacs thought it would be a good way to obtain a copy of what I had for sale, to see what Arachnophiliacs feel I stole from him, since he is so convinced I did. I do not know your true relationship with him and don't care. And she's basically going on, basically calling her a homewrecker and all these different things, saying mean, nasty things about him. I don't really think going into that. Calling her a liar, basically saying that because she used a different email address, and the email address doesn't have her name in it, that she's a spy. She literally calls her a spy. Apparently Arachnophiliacs is like, you know, paying for spies to like go in and spy on her. I really don't see why he would have time to do that, considering he's an extremely busy man, and anybody with a life would not even think about doing crap like that. Like, that's just so stupid, I can't even fathom it. So, anyway, so after she goes on to try to blame Arachnophiliacs and all this, you know, just blah, 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 she's like, I'll be honest, I knew who you were from the first email you sent. I'm not stupid. Actually, I'm very intelligent. Thank you. The list you have, Arachnophiliacs should recognize. We made it together. It's pieces of his list, just disarranged. It's a fake. Fake one I send to people like you. Help me weed out the shit that I'm getting used to. Some of what is on there I do have. I'm sure you actually don't care, since you can just get it off of Arachnophiliacs. And then the girl was trying to be nice because she said she had a family emergency. And the girl was like, I hope that your family's okay. And she was even rude about that, like as if you actually care. The girl's being nice. Shut up. Like, she's being concerned. Why do you have to be such a bitch about it? So then my friend emailed back. Email, same thing. Responded, whatever. And she's like, hey, Dawn, a.k.a. do you have so little self-respect? Okay, I don't know what person you're talking about unless it's Arachnophiliacs. If that's the case, your drama with him is none of my business. Bought spiders, thought he was cool. Whatever. Just saying she's not obviously a spy or whatever. And then she goes on to say, all I wanted was some spiders. Obviously, you don't need my business. From someone who claims to be so intelligent, it sure doesn't come out that way in the way you practice business. I don't know how you'll ever get anywhere professionally if you send out fake lists to people and treat them the way you're treating me. Good luck. You're going to need it. So then she comments back, and she's basically going at him because I guess, like they were talking on his Facebook or whatever. I don't know why this is Dawn's business, but either way. So she goes on to basically call her a liar and all these different things, saying how she'll never sell her spiders and all that because my friend never had any interest in actually getting spiders because of course she's a spy. And so my friend commented back and was like, all right, lady, I don't know what your problem is. I fail to see what anything I post on anyone's wall has to do with me buying a spider. I haven't even seen your collection and you want me to be an exclusive customer? Well, you can forget that. There's nothing professional about your behavior in these emails. I would never run a business like this. Apart from my name in the email, I have never done anything to deceive you. Meanwhile, you've lied to me, sent me someone else's price list, scheduled an appointment you had no intention of keeping, lied to me yet again promising your real list while acting like a complete and total crazy person. Like I said, good luck in your business in pursuit of your mental health. Please refrain from contacting me again. Of course she had to comment back, because she can't be mature. So she's like, likewise, you're a fucking insane woman. Believe what you will. Then she actually tells this girl to go and blow these different guys, basically implying that, she's a spy that's like sleeping with these people. This is what really pisses me off, okay? And then my friend actually just told her, well, I've put this up on Fauna Classifieds, and Dawn threatens the police on her. If you guys want to see this, all you have to do is sign up for Fauna Classifieds, and you can find it. I can actually even put the link in the description below. Actually, you know what? I am going to put the link in the description below. That way you guys can see. You'll just have to sign up, because unfortunately, that's what you have to do to see anything on the site. I had to sign up too. I just did it today. There's a few things I need to address about this. Okay, first off, the whole email nonsense. So, because somebody doesn't put their full name in their email address, all of a sudden they're a lying spy? Where is this logic coming from? I'd like to know, because, I have a few different email addresses. I have a Gmail account and a Hotmail account. And my Gmail account is the same as my YouTube name, so I'm a lying spy because my email address doesn't have my name in it? Can you care to explain to me what the fucking logic in that is? Secondly, how dare you curse at her like that, call her names, imply that she's sleeping around? What is wrong with you? First off, who she's sleeping with is none of your freaking business. Secondly, who the fuck cares? What the hell does that have to do with buying spiders? What does it have to do with arachnophiliacs? If you want business, you do the fucking business deal. Who the hell cares who else she deals with? She can deal with the fucking Pope. It doesn't matter. What does that have to do with your business? Nothing. Nothing. You really think that somebody's that interested in what you do that they're going to send spies? What kind of drugs are you on, lady? Honestly, you don't think that people don't have a lot? Like, what are you doing with your life that you honestly think that people are that interested in what you do? We don't care. None of us do. If anything, the only reason we do care is because you shouldn't be in this hobby. And okay, I've made the comments before that nobody has a right to judge, but when you speak to somebody like that and all they want is just to buy a spider from you, it's a harmless action. She's being nice. She's even being polite about your family, and that's how you treat her? Are you kidding me? Why is this woman running a business? Now can you guys kind of sort of see where I'm coming from here with this? And that's me skimming through it. Okay? That's not even all of it. And it's all there on that website, which I will link so you guys can see it yourself. It's all there. It's all time-stamped. Everything is there. Okay? And this woman's a reputable breeder. How? How? Lying, stealing other people's price lists, and then saying, oh, well, I knew that you weren't who you said you were because of your email address. The email address thing is moot in my mind. It's hokum. It really is. It's garbage. It means nothing. An email address means nothing. It's just an email address. It's just something that you use. You know what I mean? Like, not everybody puts their names in emails. I know tons of people who don't even use their real name on Facebook because they're paranoid about the internet. It is a common thing for people not to use their real names because they're paranoid about their privacy. We have no right to judge that. Okay? If you don't want to use your real name on Facebook, don't use your real name on Facebook. I ain't going to judge you for it. I don't care. You know, that's your choice. But I'm certainly not going to badmouth you because you don't use your real name on your email address or your... Like, that's just stupidity. That's not even a legitimate reason to even say anything to anybody. And then the spy crap, like, please try again. This is just ridiculous. This is access drama that doesn't need to be there. She's ruining this hobby. You know, what's the point of this? What is the point of this? You know, this poor girl was harassed and basically hung out to dry by this woman for no reason. For no reason at all. She's a sweet girl. You know, like, nobody deserves to be treated like that. She's lucky she didn't speak to me like that because I would have lost my shit. If somebody spoke to me like that, oh, hell yeah. I would have fucking went so far up and down her, she wouldn't know what fucking happened. She would have been in tears. I don't play nice like that. You want to fuck with me like that? Oh, yeah. We're going to play. I got thick skin. But I am not okay with this. And this is another reason why I'm speaking up. Because there's no way in hell that she should be able to run a business speaking to people like that. For no reason at all. There is no reason for it. How old are we? I'm 23. I'm obviously a lot younger than you. And I'm telling you you're immature? Hello? Reality check here, and you have kids? That's how you raise your children? That's disgusting. Set an example for your kids. Act your age, not your shoe size. For Christ's sakes, you're running a goddamn business. And learn to spell. I ain't perfect, but Jesus Christ. You're gonna run a business, you should at least have some business practices and some business sense. So fed up with this crap. This hobby, you don't deserve to be in something this special. You don't deserve to be here. You don't deserve to work with these animals. You don't. And it's clear you don't even really like them because all you care about is dollar signs. That's all you care about is this. And that is sick. That is sick. The ones that actually are in this hobby, it's because we love our spiders. They mean the world to us. They fascinate us. Our world is almost based around them now. I can't go to the dollar store without thinking, oh my god, look at this container. This would be great, arboreal container. Look at this. Oh my god, this would be perfect for a terrestrial. Oh my god. You know, because my life is now surrounded in it because I love them. That's what matters to me. And as a breeder, I would expect that you would think the same way, if not more. But not to her. All she cares about is getting your money. She don't care about the tarantula's well-being. She don't care about where she gets them from. She don't care. She wants your money. And unless you're a spy, if you're a spy, you're going to get your ass reamed. She's going to bully the hell out of you. Not cool. Not cool. And I'm not going to stand for it. Not standing for it. I hope you enjoy this because this is ridiculous. So, sorry guys, my YouTube channel might get heat. I'm going to apologize right up front. And in case you decide to make some nasty comments at me and curse and swear at me, I will have you blocked off my YouTube channel. And yes, I am speaking to you right up front because I hope to God that you see these videos. I hope to God you do. You say a negative thing, you curse and swear at me, I guarantee you, you will have the police at your door. I have not called you any names. You are sure as hell not going to disrespect me like that. You are not going to call me any names. I will not stand for it, and you sure as hell will not put that tripe on my YouTube account. It will not happen. I will not stand for it. So don't, or prepare for war.